So the next Power 9 is belong, and belonging to a faith-based community and attending services regular can add up to 14 years to your life.
Wow, that's amazing.
What a statistic.
Yeah, it is incredible.
14, I've seen this 100 times, and I'm still shocked every time I read it off the page.
Boggles your mind.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, though, Gordon, and the reason is that I love science. I'm a scientist. Mm-hmm. And there's a reductionistic mode that we've gotten into. And if we can't see it, and if we can't prove it, it doesn't exist and it's not real.
Yes.
And there's been something lost in that. And to have a greater isness, call it the divine, for lack of a better word. A lot of these words are loaded for some people, but call it the divine for this conversation, that you can believe that you're part of, that you can have a belief that we came from something greater than us and that we'll return to something greater, and to be surrounded by people with whom you share enough of that attitude and vision that you can feel, again, safe. We've used that word safe a number of times. Downshifting requires feeling some safety in your own skin. And it's hard to feel safe in our own skin if we feel like we are 100% responsible for every single facet of our life. I mean, if we had to stay in charge of our heart beating, we'd be in a world of trouble. The autonomic nervous system in its entirety depends on something greater. And the scientists would go down a biological route. But honestly, if we can rest in a belief that there is something greater, a soup that we live in that is supporting us as life, there is a safety in that that is unrivaled. And so when he talks about a faith-based community, I mean, that's a broad term. I'm not sure how many faiths, but there are a lot of them, and he didn't distinguish that one faith is required.
Right.
It is rather being a part of a group and a setting and a belief structure in which you can relax in the knowing. It goes beyond belief. That you are a particle that is supported in your entirety by life.
I feel like my fingerprint is the same as my spiritual journey as is everyone's. It's unique. Everyone has a unique spiritual journey, and some people don't take the time to trace it and to remember it and figure out where it came from. But I was blessed enough to do that with a group. And it was so powerful to look back and say, how did this start? And you know, what did it manifest to? And where did I get to? And where am I now? And I haven't done it for 10 years. I probably need to go back and do it again. But anyway, that was very powerful for me, for sure. Well, I think that's amazing. Perfect. Thank you.